That Metal Interview.
Hailing directly from Sao Paulo, Brazil, is my next guest. Her name is Mylena Monaco, and she is the woman that fronts the death metal band SINAYA. For those of you that don't know who SINAYA is, they're a death metal band. Nowadays, they have two women in the band and two guys in the band. But I believe it initially started with an all-women death metal lineup. So, SINAYA, let's check out some SINAYA. For those of you that don't know what they sound like, this is a powerful obituary meets a death metal voice like Mylena's. Here is some SINAYA, Riddle of Death.
The people seeking salvation in death. Nobody knows no God. Nobody knows this is right. What is right? But it's bleeding destruction. This is a perfect lie. What is your God? Reality you expect. What is your God? For your God. What is your God? Reality you expect. What is your God? For your good. What's lying? Beyond you. They seek to live for a mere sort of tear. To let you alone. The best one and the Satan is a solution for you. What is your God? Reality you expect. What is your God? For your good. What is your God? Reality you expect. What is your God? For your good. The people seeking salvation in death. Nobody knows move on. Nobody knows if lives for what is right.
Great music, in my opinion. We hope you guys enjoy some death metal on this episode of That Metal Interview. And thank you to Mylena, who spent some time talking to us about the future plans of the band and the present situation that most bands throughout the whole world are going through. So let's check out this chat and conversation with the great frontwoman for SINAYA, Mylena. Enjoy. Let's start with the first question. Let's start with the name of the band, SINAYA. Who came up with the name and what does it mean?
Yeah, I always wanted to have an alpha male band first because about the name, let's think about. SINAYA is the name of a city in Romania, which has the Dragula's castle and some more important castles.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a little mythological, and I chose it when I worked in a travel agency. and I use it to look the word map and I like this name. So I just put the Y in the name because the city is Sinaya without Y.
Okay. Interesting. Wow, cool.
Yeah.
So how did Sinaya start, and what year? For the people that don't know, how did the band start? And did you form the band, or was it just a couple of friends?
Yeah. Yes, I found the band in 2010. And what I said, I always wanted to have enough male band, so I invited some girls to get in the band. Then we started to play in some venues in São Paulo, and nowadays we play in a lot of places too.
So how many girls are in the band right now? You got you and the drummer, right? Or
Yeah, and now just the drummer. It's a girl.
okay, and yourself.
Yeah, and me.
So we're speaking with Mylena, lead singer and guitarist for Sinaya. Now, how did you develop your voice to sound like that? I mean, I can't do what you do. I can't do my voice, the death metal thing. I can't do that. How did you develop that? And did you train for it, or did somebody help you make your voice like that, or how did that happen?
Well, in 2013, I guess, I started to sing in the band, and let me think. And in 2017, I started to teach guitar too. And for me now, it's easy, but in 2010, when I started to sing, it was a little difficult to sing, to do this thing.
So nobody helped you.
But I have been studying a lot too.
Well, it sounds great. Whatever you did, it sounds great. So
Yeah, nobody helped me.
wow, that's great. That's awesome. Your Instagram account says you are an extreme vocal coach. Does that mean you're also a teacher? You help other people out, or?
Yeah, I teach vocal lessons, and it's awesome because I like to do that. And mainly students are girls, and I guess it's awesome too.
What part of Brazil are you at, if I may ask?
I am from São Paulo.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow, it's a big city, huh?
Yeah, big city here. São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro are big cities here.
Okay, cool. I've never been there. I hope to go there one day. But when do you guys plan to come to the United States, and what parts of the world have you not visited?
We already had in Europe, but in US not yet, because despite the difficult to get the American working visa, our crew is already in touch with local promoters. But we had in Europe and South America too, and a lot of cities and states in Brazil.
Awesome. Do you get treated differently because Sinaya has a girl singer? Is there any stories you can share with us? Maybe discrimination kind of thing because you're a girl singer in death metal?
In the beginning, yes, but now it's normal. People have a respect for us, but in the beginning, was not cool. Because we call attention for being girls, and I guess it's it. But nowadays, it's pretty cool.
It's more normal now. There's more. I guess there's more girl singers out there, more death metal.
Yes. Girls are taking over.
Right.
The scene.
Yeah, I've interviewed a couple of death metal girls. Intro Till, Nervosa, Diva Satanica, Prika. So there's a lot of death metal girls out there. So which is, to me, that's awesome. To me, that's cool for all the death metal fans. That's not only guys can do it, but you're doing it, and a lot of girls are doing death metal. That's so awesome for us fans. That's cool. Thank you.
Yes, for me too. I think it's important to have girls in the scene. And I know Diva, I know Prika, and
okay,
they are awesome too.
Oh yeah, awesome people, very nice people. Nice girls, very down to earth. And are you guys doing any online festivals?
Yeah, we play it in a fest in Peru. Let me think. I don't. Metal Orals from Peru. A festival in Argentina too. E42 Fest. Fest in Brazil, online fest in Brazil too. Name it. Call it. Let me think. I don't remember the name. From Road Crew.
Okay.
The name Road Crew Festival.
Refresco.
And yeah, I guess just this.
Awesome. I'll check it out. I'll look for it. I must have missed it. We follow you guys and we follow your band on social media, so I must have missed it. So I'll check it out.
Yes.
Last album you guys released was Maze of Madness a couple of years ago. When can fans, it's a badass album, by the way, for the people that haven't heard it, you guys have to check it out. SINAYA, Maze of Madness. When can fans expect a new record from you guys?
Well, we are composing our new album. I guess will be released in 2021 or 22 maybe. But our fans can expect a lot of riffs, a lot of different things that we already have, and much news about the next album. I can't speak you so much about it.
Yeah, you got to save the good stuff for later, of course, when it's ready, right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Who writes the music, Mylena? The whole band writes music, or is it only you, or who comes up with your badass music?
I wrote all Obscure Rates, our EP from 2013, and in Maze of Madness, I wrote with the ex-guitar player. But about our new album, we are composing together, so it's been a nice experience too.
Now here's a different question. This is a different way of looking at things. Us metalheads, we're used to girls singing death metal and guys singing death metal. When did you start? When did you know that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna sing in a metal band instead of maybe a cumbia band or a different type of band or a pop. Why couldn't you be a pop singer? What told you that you're gonna be a metalhead and you're gonna be a death metal singer?
Well, I know metal when I was 10 years old. I discovered metal because of my uncle, and he introduced me the band Halloween with the album The Time of the Wolf.
Awesome.
So for the next years, I just hear mostly metal, and I was thinking about have a band. So I just founded SINAYA in 2010, and in 2013, more or less. So I started to sing too.
Wow, so you knew that ever since you started listening to Halloween. Cool.
Yeah, with 10 years old.
So you were never a fan of other genres like pop stuff, Spanish stuff or something else?
Yes, I like them, but I prefer nowadays. I prefer drummers like George Collias, Nile, and these things.
Awesome. We interviewed the guitar player Carl Sanders.
Yeah, very nice.
He's a nice guy. Have you met him?
Sorry.
Have you met Carl Sanders or Nile?
Yeah, Nile played in Brazil twice, I guess, and I met them. George Cole, Carl, and Brad, bassist for the band.
Now, what does Mylena do when she's not working with SINAYA? What are your hobbies? What do you do when you're not listening to metal? What do you do?
I like to travel.
Really?
And study some stuff. Watching TV shows and movies. I dance belly dance too.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah. I work out and let me think. And I have another job too. I work with advertising
Really?
and social media. Yeah,
Nice. So you keep busy. You're a busy girl.
yeah, a little.
That's cool. So I'm gonna have to learn Portuguese so I can understand what's going on over there, right? Through your social media.
Yeah.
What countries or what is the goal? What are your goals right now? What can fans expect of SINAYA and Mylena? What is in your mind right now? What's the next step for the band?
Well, we were playing in some cities all over Brazil, and we were about to play our 10 years concert. But with the pandemic, we rescheduled it. But next steps is play a lot as we can, and do other tours too in Europe and in US.
Awesome. What's your best gig and what's your worst gig?
Yeah, it's a difficult question, I guess. Let me think. I guess it was our last European tour. Our gigs was amazing. Also, when we played with a lot of big bands as Suffocation, E42, etc. And the worst, I guess, it was some gigs from our last South American tour because I got sick and had pharyngitis because people smoked a lot on the venues, so it wasn't pretty good.
Wow, too much smoke.
Yeah.
Is there a message you want to send to your fans out there listening to this podcast?
I just want to thank you so much to all people who are listening to us and all people who are supporting us every day. And I would like to thank you, my sponsors, to EMG Pickups, Half-Five Peaks, Nig Strings from Brazil, John Cases and Balbecs from Brazil too. And thank you so much, James, for giving me the space too.
Thank you too, Mylena. Thank you for making time. Thank you for everything you've done for the metalheads, metal community. And we look forward to some new material, a new record from SINAYA.
Very soon, thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell on the video for our YouTube channel for all these videos for our podcasts. And for those of you that don't watch our videos on YouTube, you guys can download and stream our podcast on Spotify, Podcast Addict, iHeartRadio, Deezer, and so on and so forth. Thank you for following us. On behalf of myself, James, and everybody here at That Metal Interview Podcast. Thank you for rocking out with our radio show, jrocksmetalzone.com, 24/7 rock metal. And don't forget to support SINAYA, the great death metal band from Brazil, coming soon to the United States and to your area in the world. Wherever you're at, don't forget who you are, and don't forget to be yourself, and don't forget to keep it metal.